Shimon is trying to play mind games, no cap. He's like, "You scared of the big boys, Gama? But our boy is just built different." He's like, "Scared?"
I'm excited.
He wants all the smoke. Even with a broken arm, he's ready to sign up for the next war. This kid's confidence is actually kind of terrifying. For real. Shimon just made it official. He's your new stalker. No cap. He's like, "I'm just gonna watch you from the bushes and take notes." He says he won't jump in the fights, he just wants the data. Gama is just like, "Aight. Whatever brings you peace, bro." Most people would be creeped out, but Gama's just happy to have a traveling buddy. Shimon's out here making threatening hand gestures. No cap. He's like, "I'm gonna find out every single way you can lose." He's looking for that one chink in the armor. Gama just laughed. He's like, "Go ahead, try me." It's a weird vibe, like they're already friends but also might kill each other later. Peak manga energy right here. Gama's heading back to town to find a doctor. No cap. Shimon is just lurking in the background like a weird ghost. Gama's thinking this round could last a whole month, which is bad news for his recovery time. He's got to stay alert even when he's just walking. The forest is quiet. A little too quiet, if you know what I mean. Oh crap. No cap. Something just whistled through the air. Gama's hair stood up on end. He's looking around like, where is it? You can feel the panic in the panels. This isn't a sword clashing. This is something coming from the shadows. The hunter just realized someone else is pulling the trigger. The forest isn't safe anymore. Incoming. No cap. A literal missile just flew out of the bushes. Gama had to go full matrix to dodge that one. Look at that impact, whatever that was, it wasn't a joke. We're talking high-velocity smoke. Someone is out here playing sniper, and Gama is the target. This just went from 0 to 100 real quick. An arrow? No cap. That thing just nuked a whole tree. It's like a ballista bolt. Shimon is shook. He knows it's the Nakaizumi style. They're the masters of the mad bow. This is literally the worst-case scenario for Gama. He's tired, he's hurt, and now he's got an invisible sniper picking him off. This is a struggle for real. Shimon dropping the lore and its nightmare fuel, no cap. He says those arrows have lead heads. They're designed to literally shred you. If one hits you, it's game over, non-negotiable. Plus, the mental stress of knowing you could get sniped at any second? That'll wear you out faster than a marathon. Gama's in a blender right now. Searching. Nothing. No cap, the forest is just full of potential death. Gama's looking for the sniper, but they're ghosts in the trees. The mad bow is out there somewhere, just waiting for the next shot. This is a totally different kind of fight. You can't slice what you can't see. Welcome to the next level of pain, Gama. Shimon's like, run for your life, lil bro. But Gama's not having it. He's like, nah, the forest is my sanctuary, no cap. He realized he can use the trees to block those crazy arrows. He's out here playing tactical 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. He's not running away, he's running in. That's the Agam energy we love to see. Gama's out here playing a real-life rhythm game. No cap. He's using the sound of the arrows to time his dodges. Look at him go. He's bouncing between those trees like a ninja parkour master. Every arrow that misses is just Gama getting closer. He's literally dodging a ballista in the middle of a forest. The kid is absolutely insane with it. I found you. No cap. Gama's got the lock on. He's like, one shot, one kill. And I'm not the one with the bow. He's ready to go full power, no brakes. He knows he can't let this guy escape. It's the ultimate high-speed chase through the woods. He's putting everything on this one dash. It's either victory or a lead-filled funeral. Shimon is legit impressed, no cap. He's like, yo, most kids would be halfway home by now. But Gama is charging straight at the shooter. That's some legendary resolve right there. Shimon is starting to see the real Agam style. It's not just the sword, it's the absolute lack of fear. Gama is making the impossible look like a Tuesday morning walk. Gama just went full math mode. 80 meters, 3 or 4 shots. He's got the whole thing mapped out, no cap. He's like, if I don't get hit, I win. Simple as that. He's calculating his life expectancy in seconds. That's some high-level focus right there. He's not even sweating anymore, he's just doing the numbers. Mad respect. Target acquired. No cap. It's Nakezumi Arita. He's just standing there looking all calm and stuff. Gama is like, there he is. But wait. Why isn't he shooting? He's just standing in the open like he's waiting for a bus. That's usually a bad sign in a manga. Whenever the enemy isn't worried, you should be worried. It's a trap. No cap. Another arrow just flew in from the side. Gama was so focused on Arita he didn't see the second shooter. Shimon said they only send one person. That was a massive lie. He just walked right into a crossfire. And he's wide open. The panic in his eyes says it all. You can be fast, but you can't see behind you, no cap. Shit. He got hit, no cap. Right through the leg. That lead-head arrow just pinned our boy to a tree like a literal butterfly collection. The speed is gone, his mobility is zero. Blood everywhere. This is looking real bad for Gama. He was so close to closing the gap. But the Nakezumi squad had a backup plan he never saw coming. Gama is heated, no cap. He's like, that lying bastard Shimon. There's a second archer in the mix. They're out here talking trash, saying they only hit his leg but now he's too slow to escape. This is a cold-blooded execution squad. For real. They just cut his movement in half. And in this forest, speed was the only thing keeping him alive. Arita is looking down on him like he's already a corpse. No cap. He's like, the second you stepped in these woods, you were dead. The confidence of the sniper. He's declaring victory while Gama is still bleeding out. The Nakezumi style just pulled a masterclass in trapping. Chapter 8 ends on a massive cliffhanger. Is this it for our boy Gama? Yo! No cap. Gama just went full Rambo. He didn't even wait for a doctor, he just grabbed that arrow and yanked it out. Look at that blood spray. That's some legendary pain tolerance right there. Most people would be screaming, but Gama is just like, I gotta move. This kid is legit a savage for real. It's a face-off, no cap. Gama versus Arita. Agam versus Nakezumi. The title page is setting the mood, and it's icy. You got Gama's wild hair on one side and Arita's cold, lifeless eyes on the other. It's a classic battle of the masters. The sword versus the bow. Who's gonna walk away from this one? Place your bets now. Wait a minute. No cap, Gama found something fishy. He's looking at the arrow and he's like, yo, why is this thing bent? He's realizing he might have been played. He thought there were two shooters, but maybe the arrow just curved around the tree. That lying bastard Shimon. Gama's putting the pieces together, and he's not liking the picture. Gama just had a galaxy brain moment. No cap. He's like, if the arrow curves, then Arita is doing this all by himself. That's some straight-up movie magic right there. He realized the forest isn't cover. It's just a maze for the arrows to navigate. He's not fighting a guy with a bow. He's fighting a guy with heat-seeking missiles. Look out. No cap, it curve around the trunk. Gama's eyes almost popped out of his head. He's like, this guy really is a hacker. You can't even hide. If you stay behind a tree, the arrow just does a U-turn and clips you anyway. He's out here playing against someone with aimbot. For real. This is getting ridiculous. Gama's like, no, wait. It's not just the curving. No cap, he's realizing he's being steered. Every dodge he makes is exactly where the archer wants him to go. He's being walked into a trap like a little sheep. Arata is playing with his food. Gama's gotta break the pattern or he's gonna walk right into a funeral. Arata is out here looking like a CEO, no cap. He's like, everything is going according to plan. He doesn't even care that Gama figured out his trick. He's already 3 steps ahead. He's got Gama right where he wants him. The confidence on this guy's face is actually terrifying. He's treated a duel like an office meeting. For real. Lore drop, and it's spicy. No cap, the Nakazumi style is basically an RPG class. Arrow number 1. Destruction, the heavy hitter that nuked the tree. Arrow number 2. Encircle, the curving homing missile that hit Gama's leg. They've got a tool for every job. Arata is out here explaining his build like it's a gaming tutorial. Gama is in deep trouble. And the final boss arrow, the Fong. No cap. That thing looks like a trident for a reason. It's designed to literally grind you up when it hits. They're called the best for killing for a reason. Arata is reaching into his quiver for the big guns. This is the definition of overkill. If that thing touches Gama, it's game over. For real. Arata is doing the math again, and it's bad news for Gama, no cap. He says he can only control the Fong if you're close. Well, guess what? Gama is basically in his face now. 36 meters away? That's prime killing distance. Arata is pulling back the string and he's not planning to miss. Gama is literally staring down the barrel of a tank. Arata is locking in, no cap. He's pulling back that bow like he's trying to launch a satellite. You can see the veins popping in his arms. He's putting everything he's got into this shot. This is the big one, the Fong, that's supposed to end Gama's career. It's straight-up cinematic intensity in every line. Arata thinks he's got the W, no cap. He's like, got him. He can see Gama's hair poking out and he's ready to pull the trigger. But our boy is still in the game. Look at those eyes. He's watching that bow like a hawk. He's hurt, he's bleeding, but he's not out. Peak pressure right here, folks. Fire. No cap. That arrow just broke the sound barrier. Arata is screaming, crush him. And you can see the vibration in the panel. This thing looks like a literal rocket. It's not just flying. It's screaming through the air. The Fong is out for blood. And it's heading straight for Gama. What is that? No cap, even Gama is shook. That arrow looks like it's glitching through reality. The vibration is so crazy it looks like a blur of light. Gama's eyes are wide as saucers. He realizes this isn't just another dodge. This is something completely different. It's like a shotgun blast in arrow form. Block. No cap. Gama just pulled off a miracle. He caught that monster arrow right on the hilt of his sword. Look at the shards flying everywhere. The vibration was so strong it nearly turned his weapon into dust. He's alive, but his sword is looking real rough. That's some high-stakes armor testing right there. Arata is like, you lucky bastard. No cap, he's heated that Gama is still breathing. But he's not stressed, he knows Gama is pinned down now. He's reaching for another arrow to finish the job. He's like, I'll kill him before he even thinks about escaping. The predator is closing in for the kill, and he's not missing twice. Gama is looking real rough, no cap. One arm gone, one leg hit. He's in the struggle for real. But he's looking at Arata's smug face and he's fuming. He's like, I hate that face. He's not ready to die just because the plan says so. We're going into the final stretch. It's pure willpower versus perfect planning now. My boy Gama is looking like he just went 12 rounds with a literal forest. The opponent's up in the trees talking about, you've been cornered. It's like a horror movie where the killer is a pro archer. Gama's barely standing. The vibes are tragic, and the exit signs are looking real blurry right now. Is this the end of the road? Arata's skill is straight up illegal. Hitting a man's leg while he's full-on sprinting? That's some aimbot nonsense. Gama's speed is cut in half. His balance is cooked, and the forest feels like it's shrinking. Even the spectators are like, Man, this kid is in trouble. It's a bad day to be a protagonist, folks. Gama just hit the deck. Arg. He can't even stand up no more. The crowd is shook. The enemy is looking down like it's a chore. And Gama is just gritting his teeth on the dirt. My leg is cut through, he says. Yeah, we can see that, champ. This is the part where the hero usually gets a flashback. But right now he's just getting dusty. Wait, he's actually trying to get back up? Look at that face. He's looking like he's ready to eat the sword if he has to. He's down but definitely not out. The sheer disrespect of dying on the floor is clearly too much for him. This kid's got more heart than sense, and Erida is starting to realize it too. Geching, Gama. Arata's out here giving out compliments while he's at Gama's forehead. I'll praise you for that, Kurigane Gama. Man, keep your praise and give me a band-aid. He's pulling back the string, looking completely unfazed. He's calling it. This is the end. The levels of confidence are off the charts, but Gama's looking real quiet. The Fong is loose. Kiba arrow. Erida shouts it like a special move in a video game. That thing is moving so fast the panels are literally bending. It's looking for Gama's soul, and let me tell you, it's not looking good for the home team. 1 second to impact. Everybody hold your breath, because this is about to get messy. Gama's eyes. He's looking straight at that arrow like he's trying to read its mind. He's got that look of absolute focus, like he's about to do some main character nonsense. He's seeing the opening, he's finned in the line. It's there, or bye-bye. My boy is locked in, and the whole forest just went silent. Show him the magic. Wait, what just happened? Arata's face is pure achuch. The arrow just went flying into a tree. Gama did some Jedi-level parry and survived. Look at Arata's face. That's the look of a man who just realized he's in a battle with a legend, not a target. The Fong just bit a tree instead of a person. Gama's still standing. Let's go. Gama's just chillin' in the dust, looking kind of bored for someone who almost got a second belly button. Erida is looking at his bow like it's broken. It missed. Yeah, Erida, it missed by a mile. The vibes just shifted in a big way. Gama's still hurt, but now Arata's the one who's looking shook. Tables. Meat turning. Arata's looking at Gama like he just saw a ghost do a backflip. How could it miss? Well, maybe because Gama is built different. Erida, my boy is bleeding, but he's got that I'm about to end this man's whole career look in his eyes. He diverted that arrow like it was a fly. Arata's internal monologue is probably just screaming right now. Get out of here with that. It wasn't a fall. It was a stance. He bait Erida into shooting exactly where he wanted. He made himself small and used the blade to slide the arrow right past him. That's some 200 IQ plays right there. Gama turned a weakness into a trap. Arata's playing checkers, and Gama's out here playing for chess. Look at the technique. He used the opposite side to deflect death. It looks simple in a diagram, but try doing that with a hole in your leg and a bow in your face. Gama's still in the game, and Arata's starting to realize that his best shot wasn't enough. The energy is changing. The air is sparking, and I'm here for it. Keep it coming. Gama's still on one knee, looking like a snack for the archer, but Erida is starting to sweat. Erida knows he can't keep doing that parry trick, but he also knows he cannot miss again. The respect is growing, but the murderous intent is even higher. This is the moment before the final beat drop. Who's gonna blink first? Gama's starting to move, but he's not running away. He's heading straight for Erida. Talk about a bold strategy, Cotton. He's got to get outside that bow's range and get into sword swinging distance. It's a long walk with a bad leg, but he's already on the move. Arata's watching like, where do you think you're going, kid? Is he insane? He's going closer. Even Zen is looking shook. It's like walking into a buzzsaw on purpose. Gama's vanishing into the trees, keeping his head low and his heart high. This kid is really about that life. Arata's probably thinking, "Oh, you want to approach me? And honestly, so am I. This is getting wild." Arata is officially triggered. "Little brat," he shouts. You can tell he's losing it. Gama's approaching, and Arata's starting to panic shoot. He's looking down from his high point and his prey is walking right into his face. It's a slap in the face to his whole style. Arata's about to throw the whole bow at him. This is pure comedy and drama at once. 10 ken away. That's about 18 meters of pure gotta kill you distance. Arata's looking down the line and Gama is right there, looking completely determined. He's got that, "I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me" energy. The final shot is coming, and this time, there's no room for parries. It's all or nothing. Arata is reaching peak confidence again. There's no way he can repel my arrow. Man, have you not been watching the same fight as me? Arata is so sure it's impossible. He's got his eyes narrowed, the string is at the limit, and the distance is a joke. He's already calling the coroner. But Gama's just staring back like, "Do it then." The final shot. Arata's face is pure rage and focus. "There!" he screams. The arrow is already touching the air, and Gama's looking right at it. It's a straight-up collision of styles and souls. This is the part where the screen usually cuts to black. Did he make it? Did he miss? The suspense is killing me more than that arrow. Let's see the result. Arata's out here looking like he just saw a ghost do a backflip. He's really thinking, "Wait, he can block that. Yeah, homie, the plot armor is thick today." He's sweating through his gear while Gama is just chilling at point-blank range. This ain't looking like the easy win he promised his squad. Title card drop. Arata is having a whole midlife crisis in the middle of the woods. That's bullshit. Exactly. He's looking at Gama like he's using cheats in a ranked match. This is the moment where you realize you ain't the main character of this story. The vibes are officially immaculate for Gama and tragic for our archer boy. We're getting the backstory now. This man spent years shooting at leaves just to get clapped by a kid with a bad leg. Thousands of arrows a day? That's some serious dedication to being a professional hater. His whole life led up to this moment, and it's looking real shaky on the foundations. Keep up, Arata. Check out the custom loadout. 3 types of arrows. For destruction, for trick shots, and for the final bye-bye. He spent 7 years on the Kiba alone. That's long enough to get a degree and a mortgage. But Arata just wanted to be the world's deadliest Cupid. Dedication? Maybe. Obsession? Definitely. Arata's looking real triggered right now. Unacceptable. He's really talking this personally. He's up on his little stump thinking how a sword can even touch his arrows. Man is definitely about to report Gama to the mods for hacks. If looks could kill, he wouldn't even need the bow, but unfortunately for him, they don't. He's pulling back for the one-tap.
Die Kurogane Gama.
Real original trash talk, bro. He's looking all intense, trying to get his mojo back before the forest claims him. This is the all-or-nothing move, and I'm heavily betting on the nothing. Gama's just looking back like, "Is that all you got? Let's see it." Zen is just out here spectating like he's watching a live stream from his porch. He's breaking it down like a pro-analyst. Arata's being pressured? No du, Sen. Gama's move was so fast your eyes probably skipped a frame just to keep up. This kid is really that guy. Arata's legacy is looking like a clearance sale. Wait, he did it again. That's 2 for 2 on the point-blank parries. Arata's probably screaming internally right now. Gama's move in so fast the panels can barely keep up with the action. This is some high-level, not today energy right here. Arata better check his aim or find a new hobby. Fast. Anatomy class is in session. We're looking at the skeleton now, and Zen's explaining how Gama uses every single joint like a well-oiled machine. It's all about that big move versus small move energy. Basically, Gama is a human overclocked CPU, and his joints are working overtime to keep his head attached to his shoulders. Godly accuracy. If you can move all your joints at once, you're basically playing with zero lag and aimbot enabled. Zen's wondering who's gonna win, but look at that blade. It's looking real sharp and ready for some action. Gama might be leaking blood, but he's also leaking pure dominance. Level up, archer boy, you're gonna need it. 13 meters. That's close enough to smell Arata's desperation from here. They're locked in a stare down that's actually making the trees sweat. Arata is looking like he's about to throw the whole bow at the kid. Take this. Yeah, we've heard that one before, buddy. You're running out of ammo and patience. Look at that arrow shaking. It's like a frustrated toddler having a tantrum. Arata is really pushing the limits of physics now, trying to make the arrow even more vicious with those vibrations. It's so heavy it's probably blurring his own vision. Desperate moves for a desperate man. Let's see if it actually hits anything. Arata's officially got the crazy eyes. He essentially ripped the feathers off his own arrow just to make it more vicious. That's some high-level hater activity right there. You can never take that on with a sword. Famous last words of a man who's about to be proven wrong in high definition. Here it comes, folks. Gama is absolute locked in. Look at that face, it's 100% focus and 0% chill. He's at his extreme limit, basically transcending the mortal coil to calculate the math of not dying. Arata is up there talking trash, but Gama's just out here doing high-speed geometry in his head. The main character energy is overflowing. Close up on the eye. That's the look of a man who's seen the future, and it definitely doesn't involve him dying today. He's seeing the trajectories like he's got the cheat codes turned on. I can take it on. Oh, he's definitely about to take it on and send it back to Arata with a return to sender sticker. It's go time. Boom. The parry of the century. He caught that super kiba right on the edge of his blade. The impact looks like a small explosion happened in the middle of the woods. Arata's masterpiece arrow just got a lesson in humility. If you listen closely, you can hear Arata's pride shot Eren into a million pieces. Gama's still standing. Look at the state of him, though. He's looking real rough, but he's staying upright like a champ. The arrow is literal toothpicks on the floor now. My boy just survived the most unavoidable shot in history. Arata, you might want to look into a new career, maybe something less shooty? Arata is officially broken. Wasn't enough? Nope. Zen's over there calling Gama a monster, and he ain't lying. This kid just did the impossible twice in a row and didn't even break a sweat. Well, he's sweating blood, but you get it. Arata's face is pure existential dread. Welcome to the real world, Archer boy. You're done. He finally did it. Gama closed that gap and sliced that bow like it was a cheap baguette from the corner store. Arata is looking completely flabbergasted, like he can't believe his life's work just got turned into toothpicks. The kid really just sprinted into a literal rain of arrows and came out with the win. Main character energy. 100%. Look at that broken wood. Arata is staring at his hands like they just betrayed his entire family lineage. My bow. Yeah, it's literal firewood now, buddy. Gama's over there just catching his breath like he didn't just dodge literal death for 10 minutes straight. He's looking tired, but he's the one standing, and that's all that matters. Arata is having a whole existential crisis in high definition. Triple blocked by a sword? That's definitely going on his permanent record of shame. Gama's just looking at him like, I just didn't want to lose to you. Bro, the cold, Arctic levels of disrespect in that statement is actually legendary. Imagine training your whole life to get clapped by that level of simple logic. The drama is at peak levels right now. Erida is literally begging for a game over screen. Kill me. Man, take a serious chill pill. Gama's like, nah, I don't hit unarmed people. It's bad for my brand and my karma. The level of mercy Gama's showing is actually making Erida more mad than the actual fight did. Talk about a slap in the face. Gama's out here handing out life coaching advice after the beatdown. Go home and polish your techniques, kid. He basically told the deadliest archer in the land that his whole style is just annoying. The disrespect is actually top-tier legend status. Keep living, Erida. Maybe try a slingshot or a water balloon next time. It's over for you today. Bowing on a stump. That's the international sign for I messed up big time. Erida's officially folded like a cheap lawn chair. Gama's just standing there looking surprised. Like he didn't even realize he just ended a whole martial arts legacy before lunch. The hierarchy of the forest just got a major reshuffle, and Gama's on top. Zen is doing the post-match breakdown like he's working for ESPN. He's finally realizing that Gama wasn't just fast, he was outsmarting the actual physics of the reload time. He's over there talking about how the kid literally disappears from sight mid-stride. It's not magic, Zen. It's just pure, unadulterated talent and a whole lot of reckless bravery. Zen just connected all the dots. Son of Jinsuk? The plot just thickened like Nana's gravy on a Sunday. Agam School is officially 2-0 now, and they're looking like the team to beat. Erida is officially out of the tournament and Zen looks like he's already planning the next 10 seasons of this show. The drama is just getting started. Back to the city life. Everybody's talking about the tournament like it's the Super Bowl. Rumors are flying faster than Erida's arrows, and my boy Gama is already getting a reputation for talking notes like a total nerd. Watch out, townies, the warriors are in the house and the whole local economy is about to get a lot more violent. The vibes just went from peaceful shopping to emergency room real quick. Somebody's having a real bad day in the streets, and it definitely ain't a flu. People are panicking, yelling for a doctor. Things are looking real suspicious for a regular afternoon. Something's in the air, and it smells like high-level martial arts mischief. Listen to the tea on the street. A Ronin says his homie Gon got hit with a light punch and just folded like a piece of origami. No wounds on the outside, but the guy is looking like he's meeting his ancestors already. That's some high-level touch of death nonsense right there. This tournament is attracting some real weirdos. Oh man, Gon's having a literal fountain of blood coming out of his mouth right now. That light punch must have been packed with some absolute hidden heat. The bystanders are looking shook, and honestly, so am I. Internal damage is the real scary stuff, folks. It's like your body is just working against you. This is getting dark. Gon is officially out of the game. Rest in peace, buddy. Everybody's just standing around looking confused as heck. How did he die? He's completely uninjured. Yeah, on the outside, genius. This new enemy is definitely not playing by the rules. The town's officially unsafe, and the vibes are at a record low. This is bad news, people. The culprit's description is finally in. Scars on the face, and a Kyuzin name tag on his shoulder like he's working a retail job from hell. That's some bold branding for a literal assassin. The Kyuzin school is moving in, and they're doing it with 0 external wounds and 100% lethality. Better watch your backs. Every school in the area. Gathering of the villains in the secret basement. They're all impressed and offended that Gama clapped 2 schools in a single afternoon. A single kid? Yeah, and he's probably coming for you next. Emo squad. The Kyuzin team is looking real edgy in their dark room, planning the next move. This tournament just got a whole lot more crowded and dangerous. The big boss just gave the official order. Crush him! Daimaru Ryugo is out here looking like he's about to drop the darkest diss track of the 17th century. Gama's got a whole target on his back now, and these guys don't look like the type to give out participation trophies. The hunt is officially on, and it's looking real ugly. Meet the family of doom. The Daimaru clan is here, and they've got that collective "I might kill you for fun before dinner" look in their eyes. They're looking to skip the preliminaries and go straight for Gama's head. The Kyuzen style is officially join in the chat, and it's looking toxic as a bad breakup. This is gonna be a mess. Ryugo's having a whole main character moment for himself. He wants to move the Kyuzen school from the shadows into the bright spotlight of the tournament. He's looking back at his squad like, we're about to be famous boys. Just gotta kill a teenage sword prodigy first. Standard Tuesday activity for a psychopath family, right? Oh, this guy is a literal clinical creep. He's fine-tuning his brother's genius by killing innocent birds? That's some top-tier serial killer energy right there. Ryugo's looking all calm and collected while his brother's eyes are just missing from the frame. This whole family is 100% certified insane. Gama, you're in for a wild ride, buddy. New challengers approach. The Kyuzen school is officially stepping out of the shadows, and they look like they mean business. We got the whole Daimaru squad looking all intense and ready to cause some serious internal damage. This ain't your regular neighborhood fight club. This is the big leagues. Brace yourselves, folks. Check out the family lineup. We got the Daimaru brothers looking like a boy band from a nightmare. From the fifth son to the second, they're all planning to jump Gama while he's down. They're talking about how they don't even need their big brother's help. That's some high-level sibling rivalry and a whole lot of bad news for our hero. Nayoshi's playing hide-and-seek and thinking he's winning. He moved his whole squad to a secret mansion to avoid the Kyuzen heat. He's looking all strategic, talking about how this was the right choice. Little does he know, the bad guys are already checking the doorknob. This secret base is about to get a lot less secret, real quick. Gama's out for the count. Literally, my boy's been snoozing for 3 straight days, and he's still holding that sword like it's a stuffed teddy bear. He's beat to hell, but he's still pulling that don't touch me energy even while dreaming. That's dedication to the grind right there. Let the kid have his nap, he's earned it. Nayoshi is having a whole internal monologue of regret. He's looking at Gama thinking, man, this kid is doing all the work while I'm just here looking pretty in a kimono. He's wishing for backup, hoping for another Agam master to drop in from the sky. It's a lonely feeling when your only bodyguard is essentially in a coma. The security guard just got a big surprise. Some guys in gray just rolled up a skin for Gama like they're delivery drivers with a very specific package. Kurigane Gama is here. Oh, the secret's out. The Kyuzen boys have arrived, and they didn't bring any dango. This conversation is about to go south very, very fast. Look at these 3 edgelords linning up. They're looking all intense. A skin again where Gama's hiding at. The servant's looking shook, like he just realized he's in the wrong manga. They're talking about killing everyone anyway, so this guy's chances are looking slimmer than a chopstick. The Kyuzen style is in the building, and it's looking vicious. Speed alert. Genzu just blurred the whole panel with that dash. He's smiling like a maniac while he's about to land a light tap on this poor guy's chest. What speed?
Jea, no kidin, budi.
This guy's moving so fast he's breaking the frame rate of reality. This is not gonna feel good in about 2 seconds. The lung stopper technique. Genzu just tapped this guy and now he can't even yell for help. I kinda put a stop on your lungs. He's saying it so casually, like he just turned off a porch light. The guy's eyes are bulging, trying to breathe, but the Kyuzen style just said, access denied. That's some ice-cold internal mechanics right there. He's going back for seconds. Genzu's shadowing his next move, looking all sinister. And next, Your stomach. This man is really given an anatomy lesson of pain. It's like he's checking off a grocery list of organs to rupture. The servant is looking completely helpless, just a practice dummy for the Kyuzen internal strike. This is getting brutal. Pow! Right in the gut. Genzu just delivered the secondary payload. He's smiling mid-strike like he's having the time of his life. The impact looks like it's literal shockwaves rippling through the guy's whole existence. No blood on the outside, but everything on the inside just got turned into a smoothie. Kyuzen style is built different, and by different, I mean terrifying. The countdown to game over. Genzu is literal counting down the seconds until this guy's organs give up. 1, 2, 3. It's like he's waiting for a microwave to ding. This is some next-level psychological warfare, telling a man exactly how his inside parts are dying. Genzu is looking real psychotic right now, and I'm not here for it. Boom! The internal bomb just went off. Look at that blood splatter. It's like a fire hydrant of regret just opened up in that hallway. The Kyuzen brothers are just walking away like it's another day at the office. No mercy, no looking back, just 100% lethality. RIP to that guy, he never even saw it coming. This tournament just got a whole lot bloodier. They're at the boss's door now. The Kyuzen trio is looking all dramatic in the doorway, shadowing the whole hallway with their bad vibes. Naoshi is inside hearing every step, probably wishing he'd stayed at the other mansion. Have you made your peace? Man, that is one cold entrance line. The tension is thick enough to cut with a sword, if anyone was awake to use one. Panic mode engaged. Naoshi is looking like he just saw his whole life flash before his eyes, and it's mostly him running away. The enemy? Yeah, and they're right outside, buddy. He's looking at Gama like, please wake up and save me. I'll buy you all the dango in the world. This is the ultimate wake-up moment. But my boy is still catching Z's. We're cutting to the wise old men now. They're sipping tea and talking about Gama's record like he's an undrafted rookie exceeding expectations. They know the kid's is talented, but they also know the demon's lair is filled with absolute monsters. It's a classic mentor moment. Praise the talent, but worry about the survivability. Keep eating those dango, old man, you're gonna need the energy. Training montage breakdown. The master is explaining how Gama isn't just a natural. He's got that Agam foundation built into his bones. He's talking about raw talent plus real battle experience. Basically, Gama's leveling up at a 2x XP rate right now. The big question is, can his body keep up with his own growth? We're about to find out, and the answer's probably gonna involve more blood. He's awake. The alarm clock of destiny just went off. Gama just sat up like he's ready for a midnight snack or a 3-on-1 fight to the death. The look in his eyes is literal smoke. He's looking refreshed, refocused, and 100% ready to ruin someone's afternoon. Kyuzen boys better check the room because the main character just logged back in. Empty bed. Who dis? The Kyuzen brothers just burst in looking like they're ready to win a prize. But the bed is literally empty. The kid ain't here? He pulled the ultimate Houdini on him. Nayoshi's looking shook, but he's also probably relieved. Gama is officially off the grid and likely looking for a target. The hunters just lost their prey, and you know what that means. It's about to get real spooky. Gama's back and he's not playing around. The Kyuzen boys are looking all types of confused because they couldn't even see the blade move. Wah! What unbelievable speed. Yeah, you better believe it. My boy just reset the whole vibe of the room with one swing. These challengers were taking him too lightly, and they're starting to realize they picked the wrong day to show up. Look at the aftermath. Gama is standing there looking like a final boss while the Kyuzen guy is literal split in half by the vibes alone. This is the Agam style. Man, that is a statement. He's showing the whole world that he's the real deal. No fancy talk, just 100% pure efficiency. Volume 1 is on sale, and Gama's already selling out seats for the main event. Gama's looking at Tanny and you can see the switch just flipped. He's mad. And for a good reason. Tanny-san wasn't even in the tournament. He was just helping our boy out while he was down. You bastards killed Tanny-san. Oh, it's personal now. The leg's feeling better. The sword's out. And these Kyuzen guys are about to learn what regret tastes like. Gama just said the S word. Slaughter. He's not looking for a fair fight. He's looking to clear the room. The Gray Squad is trying to act tough, calling him kid, but you can see their sweat is working overtime. Don't underestimate us. Bro, I think it's a bit late for that. When the main character starts talking about slaughter, you best start looking for the nearest exit. Tactical error incoming. This guy thinks he's found a cheat code for the legs. Swords are weak against attacks to the legs. Man, that's what they all say until they lose a head. He's diving in like he's stealing second base, but Gama's looking like he's got a different plan. D. Yeah, that's usually how these panels end for the bad guys. Acrobatics in the house. Gama just pulled a matrix move and jumped over the whole attack. Look at that vertical. This guy is literally flying in a tatami room. The Kyuzen dude is looking up like, wait, that's illegal. The Agam style just said, gravity is optional. And now Gama is looking down like the angel of death. Thunder and lightning. Gama's bringing the whole storm into the dojo. He's calling out the Shidensen, and it looks like a literal purple explosion on the page. He's calling out the Tengen school for always low. Basically calling them predictable. This is some high-level trash talk while midair, and honestly, I'm here for it. Look at the mess. Gama just landed and the whole place looks like a construction zone. He's talking about how their techniques are meaningless if they don't hit, man. He is really laying it on thick. The Kyuzen boss is smiling, but you know he's stressed. I want to destroy you little by little. Okay, edgelord. Let's see you try after what just happened. The interrogation begins. Gama's looking right into this man's soul and a skin about Tanny-san. The Kyuzen guy is actually bragging about how beautifully he hit him. Man, read the room. You're talking to a guy who just flew. Gama's response is short and to the point. You son of a bitch. Yeah, it's about to get real messier than a spilled dango tray. Gama just demoted this man's life status to garbage. He's entering the Ikazuchi kata, looking like he's about to bench press the whole building. The Kyuzen guy is trying to play it smart, looking for a counter, but Gama's got that, I'm talking you out like trash energy. This is not a martial arts match anymore. It's a deep clean service.
Secret technique alerte.
The Kyuzen boss is pulling out the hidden moon stance. He's talking about catching movements that can't be perceived. Basically, he's got auto-aim enabled. He's positioning his hand like he's lining up a shot on a pool table. He looks confident. But let's see how that hidden moon deals with a flash of purple lightning. The Kyuzen dude is literal dreaming about the win. He's imagining his fist landing in Gama's face like a final boss movie. This fight will be over. Bruh, you're manifesting a bit too hard there. He's relying on his secret stance too much. It's like counting your chickens before the literal lightning bolt hits the coop. Let's see if reality matches the vision. Back to the commentators. Senka is dropping some lore on us. Gama's already on the second mode of the Ikazuchi kata. He's masters of the 5 ways. The old man's looking legitimately shocked. Yeah, that's the face of a guy realizing his student is about to surpass him. This kid is speedrunning the whole Agam curriculum. The countdown of doom. Gama's literal giving this man a 3-second head start to stay alive. I'm going to cut you down after I count to 3. That is the ultimate disrespect. The Kyuzen guy is trying to laugh it off, calling it a tactic, but look at his face. He knows he just checked into the Heartbreak Hotel. Garbage can't evade the sword, and the timer is ticking. 1, 2, 3. The timer's up. Gama just pulled the weirdest move ever. He's literal Fallon toward the ground. The Agam master is explaining it like a physics teacher. It's the fastest attack, and it uses gravity for that extra boost. The Kyuzen boss is looking confused as hell. Like, did he just trip? No, buddy, he just turned gravity into a weapon. Super acceleration. Gama is moving. So fast the screen is streaking. He's combining his whole physical strength with the force of gravity. It's a literal projectile of pain. The Kyuzen boss's predictive hand is looking real useless right about now. What? Yeah, that's the sound of a secret technique getting absolutely cooked by basic physics. The rooftop watchers are back. Goru and the gang are looking down at the mess like it's a boring Sunday afternoon. They're calling the fallen guys trash. Man, these guys are cold-blooded. They're wondering just how strong Gama really is. Stay tuned, boys, 'cause you're about to get a front-row seat to the fastest show on Earth. Gama's speed is literal breaking their scanners. He's faster than Sakan, and the big bosses are finally taking notice. I guess I'll go and say hello. Bruh, when a guy that looks like that says he's coming to say hello, you best start praying. The good work is over, and the real nightmare is just beginning for our boy. Shout out to Volume 1. Gama's looking all chill with the squad in the village, probably looking for some dango. It's a nice little flashback to simpler times before the whole world tried to kill him. Kadokawa Comics is dropping the heat in stores across Japan. If you're a real fan, you know what to do. Cop that volume and support the grind. Gama just cleared the whole room. 3 guys on the floor, literal annihilated. The Kyuzen crowd is looking like they just saw a ghost. He annihilated 3 opponents. Yeah, and he didn't even break a sweat. This is the Agam style, baby. If you ain't fast, you're just another stain on the tatami mat. Gama's looking like he's ready for more. The big boss has entered the chat. He's looking all smooth and calm, even though his boys just got cooked. He can't believe Gama did that with one arm tied behind his back. Well, literal injured. Quite impressive. Bruh. Impressive is an understatement. He's the leader of the Kyuzen, and you can tell he's the final boss of this level. Gama's logic is see bad guy, kill bad guy. But this new dude is on a whole different level of smug. He's watching Gama's every move like a scientist. If that's what he thinks, then so be it. Man, the confidence on both sides is literal through the roof. It's about to be a perfect disaster for somebody in this room. New move alert. The Kyuzen boss is moving like water. He's talking about giving Gama a taste of his own medicine. Look at that flow. It's like he's gliding on air. Gama's looking focused, but you can tell this guy's speed is on a whole other level. It's the battle of the whatevers. Agam style versus whatever this guy is bringing. No warm-ups today. This guy is going 100% from the first second. Even Gama's like, he feels different. He's keeping his distance, playing it smart, 'cause he knows Gama's Shidensen is lethal at close range. Don't you have a fast attack you'd like to use? The trash talk is elite. He's literal daring Gama to try his best move. Gama just jumped, and the Kyuzen guy is already counting the win. I'll cut him down the instant he lands. Talk about a read. He knows the Shidensen leaves Gama wide open. He's just waiting for gravity to do the work. It's like waiting for a parry in a video game. Gama better have a plan B, or he's gonna land right on a blade. No way. Gama just double jumped. He accelerated in midair with a little skip and got right in this man's face. Look at the Kyuzen dude's eyes. They're literal popping out. Shit. He got in right next to me. Yeah, you thought you had the read, but Gama just changed the difficulty to impossible. This is some next-level physics-defying combat. Oh snap! He landed the hit. The Kyuzen boss just went for the lungs. Gama's face is pure shock. Son of a... Yeah, that's what everyone's thinking. That punch didn't just hit, it literal crushed something inside. You can see the impact in the panels. This is the real Kyuzen fist, and it's looking scary as hell for our boy. Gama's looking real rough right now. He's short on breath, and his left lung is literal dying in there. Did he do this with that attack just now? Yeah, buddy, that's what a master's fist does. Look at that internal view. It's like his lung just got hit by a grenade. The Kyuzen fist ain't just a punch. It's a silent killer. This is a code blue situation. Wait, they're leaving? The Kyuzen boss is walking away like he just finished a workout. He realized Gama almost got him with a counterslash. I've confirmed his ability. Man, that's some peak villain energy. He knows Gama is the real deal, and wants to save him for the main boss, Sakan. Talk about leaving us on a cliffhanger. Gama's still barking. He's literal spittin' blood and dying, but he's yelling, "Just gonna let you guys get away?" My boy's got zero chill. His leg is at the limit, his lung is cooked, and he's still trying to start another round. That Kurigane blood is literal carrying him right now. He's looking like a beast in that final panel. The final Ds are in. Your left lung shouldn't be working just yet. Talk about a doctor's warning with a side of trash talk. They're leaving Gama with a souvenir and a message. I'm going to let you fight the head of the Kyuzen school. The head? Man, if that guy was just the preview, the main event is gonna be insane. Rest up, Gama, you're gonna need it. The date is set. The Kyuzen boss is leaving, but he dropped a 3-day deadline. He's literal telling Gama, don't even think about running. Man, the disrespect is real. He's pointing at the bodies like they're just examples in a textbook. Gama's looking heated, but he's gotta face facts. He's literal dying on the floor right now. 3 days to get ready for a world of hurt. Another shout out. Gama's looking sharp on the cover, literal spittin' fire with that look. Volume 1 is out and it's essential reading for anyone who wants to see how a legend gets started. Kadokawa Comics is keeping the shelves hot. If you like what you see here, you know the vibes, go cop that physical and support the creator. Gama's literal cuffing up his soul. That left lung is definitely not doing its job. Naoshi is panicked like a parent after a scraped knee, looking for a doctor. But Gama? He's just chillin' in his own pool of blood. A skin where the headquarters is. Bro, you can't even stand up. The pride is literal killing him faster than the punch did. Argument time. Gama wants to pull up to the enemy's crib and end the leader while he's still bleeding. Nayoshi's like, hold up, I'm the master here. He's literal given an order to stay put. Gama's looking like he's about to throw hands with his own boss. I forbid you. Man, that's a heavy word to drop on a guy who just double jumped. Gama just went full rebel. He's looking at Naoshi like, I'm not doing this for you. He's okay with his own death if it means getting that win. That's some cold-blooded mindset right there. Nayoshi's looking stressed. He's the master, but he's starting to realize he's got a literal monster on a leash. You may think of me what you wish. Yeah, we think you're crazy, Gama. Naoshi just pulled the ultimate parent move. He's standing there like, if you want to go, kill me first. Dead silence. Gama is literal stunned. Nayoshi's wagers his whole life on this kid. That's some high-stakes gambling. Gama's face says it all. He might be a beast, but he's not a traitor. The order is clear. Rest up or die by my hand. Gama finally backed down. Phew, the dojo air just got a lot lighter. Gama's actually saying, sorry. Look at his face, he's literal humbled. He realized he lost his cool. Nayoshi's taking a deep breath, probably rethinking his whole life choices. Just rest already. Yeah, for real. Go lay down, get some soup, and try not to cough up another organ. Villain meeting in session. The brothers are chillin' outside the dojo. They're talking about Sakan, the literal legend. They're comparing Gama's talent to him. Indeed. Man, that one word is carrying so much weight. Sakan is looking like the final boss. If Gama's rough, what the hell is Sakan gonna be like when he pulled up? Lore drop time and it's dark. Sakan killed his own pops when he was literal 13 years old. Look at that cold look in his eyes. The older brother is literal piercing his forehead with a fingernail? That's some weird rituals right there. Awaken, Sakan. Bro, I think he's been awake since the cradle. This Sakan guy is definitely not playing with the same deck as everyone else. He is a monster. Sakan's standing over his father's body, literal drip pin with blood. The older brother is smiling like he just finished a puzzle. The greatest masterpiece. Yeah, of nightmares. Look at Sakan's face. That is the face of a guy who thinks blood is just red juice. Gama's gotta fight this in 3 days? Good luck, my boy. You're gonna need every second of that rest.